What if we told you that the Black Crowes' 1994 album, Amorica, was more than just a flash of controversy? While its infamous cover art sparked outrage and store bans, the real story lies in the raw, unfiltered rock that fueled its creation, and the bold legacy it left behind. But here's where it gets controversial. Was the music ever given the credit it deserved? Let's peel back the layers of this 30-year-old, technically 31, but let's not split hairs, rock epic, and explore why fans are still buzzing about its reissue. And this is the part most people miss. The album's true brilliance wasn't just in its sound, but in the defiance it represented for a band unafraid to carve their own path. Back in 1994, the Black Crowes dropped a bombshell with Amorica's cover, a close-up of a tiny American flag bikini on a woman's lower torso. The imagery was so polarizing that Walmart and Kmart axed the album from their shelves, forcing a rushed reissue with a black backdrop to tone it down. But here's the twist. The music inside was just as audacious. Rolling Stone called it as bold and ramshackle, heartfelt and personal as rock roll itself, blending gritty classic rock riffs with a loose, funky energy that defied the era's grunge-dominated scene. Chris Robinson, the band's frontman, summed it up perfectly. Amorica was about breaking free and doing things on our own terms. It wasn't about fitting into what was happening in music at the time. It was about trusting our instincts. Sound familiar? The band's ethos still echoes in their 2024 reissue, now packaged as a deluxe box set. To celebrate the album's 30th anniversary, yes, we're counting now, the Black Crowes are unleashing a treasure trove for collectors. 3 CDs or 5 LPs plus over a dozen unreleased tracks from the original sessions. The real gold, though, lies in Tallest, a bonus disc of songs from the band's scrapped album Tall, which they initially planned to release instead of Amorica. Among the gems, Bitter Bitter You, a track the band previewed ahead of the reissue, alongside the cheekily titled title song, and the instrumental Paris song, which later morphed into the Amorica classic Cursed Diamond. For die-hard fans, the box set also includes the Marie Laveau sessions, 7 unheard 1992 tracks, 4 live renditions of Amorica songs from a London radio broadcast, and B-sides like a deep-cut cover of Taj Mahal's Chevrolet, a nod to the blues roots that shaped the Crowes' sound. And for the full package, you'll get a poster, bumper sticker, and turntable slipmat, all for $250. But let's not ignore the elephant in the room. Does the album's legacy still matter in 2024? After all, chain stores no longer stock CDs, so the original cover's scandal might not repeat itself. Yet the reissue raises a bigger question. Should art be judged by its aesthetic choices, or does the music itself deserve the spotlight? The Black Crowes' gamble to push boundaries both sonically and visually still divides critics and fans. Was Amorica a masterpiece of rebellion or a product of its time's polarizing trends? We'd love to hear your take. Do you think the music stands up to its infamous reputation, or was the controversy just a distraction? Share your thoughts below, because the real story of Amorica is still being written.